Okay then folks, I think you may remember a few weeks back now I said I've been contacted by a company called Hittac that do night vision scopes. It only just started out. Well, it really moved on from there. I initially got the call and they said, would you like to review one of the scopes, which was the Hittac? I said yeah, and in that time there was a couple of reviews from a couple of English lads. Russ from he works from Scotland I think, and a Lancashire airgun hunter as well. They reviewed the Hittac. I was waiting for quite a while, and then I got an email come through to say the first batch had sold out, and it had only been in production for just over a week, 2 weeks maximum, and the first batch had sold out. And they said the next batch is due mid-October, we'll send you one out then. Following day, I got another call from them to say that they've been taken over by Arken. And I think what had happened, the product had such good reviews and had sold out so well that Arken decided they wanted to break into the market. So they approached Hittac and they took them on. They've kept all the staff in China as far as I know, but they've rebranded it as an Arken, and it's now known as the Arken Zulus or Zulus. And this is it. Very small night vision sight. Looking at this one, because originally the Hittac had two versions. It had the IR version standalone, and it also had a rangefinder built in. Well, looks like the Arken have just got the rangefinder version now, and this is it. So it comes in a nice presentation box. It's got a magnetic cover. Take the top foam out and you get the manual. In that you've got a nice cleaning cloth. Now it doesn't come with memory card or battery, so you've got to be aware that you've got to charge also for a memory card and a battery, and it uses between a 32 and a 128 gig memory card. So I've got 128 one. That cost me about £21 from Argos. I ordered 2 flat top batteries. It takes flat tops. I think that cost me for 2 batteries less than 20 quid. So that should be here today sometime. So they're things you've got to budget for separately from the scope. Now this is the actual item itself. It's amazing how small it is. You take it out of the bag and that's what you've got. Really nice little night vision scope. All the controllers tend to be on the top. You have got a button at the back there for the laser rangefinder. It's powered up by a 18650 battery, which goes in the back, and you just unscrew the cap, shove your battery in head first. That is your power for your scope. They do say that the batteries last up to 8 hours, but that's without the IR being on or the rangefinder being on all the time. So if you've got it on all the time, I would expect it you should still get 4 or 5 hours from it, and always carry spare batteries. It's got at the back a screw-on eye cap, so if you're out in daytime use, because it's a day and night time one, if you're out in day you can just put that on. It prevents any glare. But overall length with that on is probably no more than 8 inches. So it's ideal for a bullpup rifle. So that is the scope. It actually comes in the package. You've got an Allen key, I believe it's 4 screws, and then you've got your bracket to attach to your rifle, and you've got a charging cable which is USB-C cable. But that is the bracket. It's a Picatinny rail bracket. Seems like most of the cameras now, they're going Picatinny route. So I'd suggest ear gun manufacturers go the same way and produce more Picatinny style rails rather than Dove rails, or go like Hatson or Corral and get a dual rail built into your rifle, which is probably the best option, to be honest. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to fit the mounting rail to the scope. So it's got 4 holes on the rail, and it's got 4 holes on the scope. And they are countersunk, so that slides on there. Comes with its own Allen key, so don't have to worry about finding Allen keys. So stick the first one in. Now, what you can do if you want more in-depth view on the scope, you could go to the Hittac reviews, because it's exactly the same thing, it's just rebadged. So that's Russ Douglas, and it's got numbers after it. Say the other one's Lancashire Airgun Hunter or something like that. So that's easy enough, that's fixed on there. Says Zulus on the side there. And it's got the Hittac logo on the other side. Just there. So what I'm going to do now is slacken off the actual screws, and I've got with me the Reximex regime, which has got a pick rail on it. When I've fitted it on, I will then show you the comparison in size to the One Leaf NV400 that I've been using, which is a great scope. That is a 4K scope, whereas this one's a 1080 scope. So it's all about eye relief at the end of the day. So I would imagine that's probably going to be about right there. Now looking at this, I have a feeling that has got built-in adjustment for elevation. So I'd say face the scope the other way around, the bracket the other way around. So that's what I'm going to do now. You can tell it's I'm sure it's got it's pointed. It should be pointing down slightly at the barrel, so it gives you more range on an air gun for the long shots. So I'll just turn that. But supposed to work up to 400 meters with the actual IR torch. It's got a separate Picatinny rail on the right hand side, so you could add another torch if you needed to. And I do believe the range finder works up to 1,000 meters, so it is rated for firearms. Make sure these are all loosened off. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. So that's a really nice little night vision scope. Low profile, small. So ideally suited to bullpups. So that is the scope mounted on a rifle. Not bad at all, is it? Okay, so on the right hand side you've got a cap. You unscrew that. By unscrewing that, you get to the memory card, the USB-C charger, and if I remember right, there's a hole at the back, and I think that's got a light on it when it's charging. So go backwards and forwards. So it's pretty good waterproofing there. So that locks in place. On the top you've got the power button there. In front of that you've also got another small light. I think it comes on blue when it's switched on. And then you've got your menu buttons, or taking your pictures or video. You've got turning on the infrared, and on the back there you've got your laser. On the front, just in front of the eyepiece, there's a little wheel that's for zooming in and out. You've got a dust cover on there. You can do whatever you like with that. But that will turn on its own. And then you've got the focusing ring, which is at the front. Yeah, no focusing on the back, it's focused at the front, looking at that. But basically that is it. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how well she does. So what I will do, I will do some day and night time views through it, do some video and photos through it. The actual IR torch, you can focus the beam by turning it. It's like you got focus in or zoom out mode. So as with the one leaf, you can focus it so you've got a tight beam on your target or flood it out. So that is the initial look at the new Arken Zulus, and it's high definition 1080p, 5 to 20 times digital zoom on that with laser rangefinder, and I believe they're around about £550–600. I will put the actual cost on the screen there, and then obviously you've got to cost in for your memory card and your batteries, but not a bad price actually. The original Hittac company who are now Arken, really friendly people as well. Conversing with them, I was really pleased that they got a US big scope manufacturer to take them on, because I don't think they'd got night vision before that. So that just shows you can start off with a product, and if it's the right product, everybody wants it. So and I don't think the cost is any more since it's gone to the US market, it's still about the same price as when it was before. It just means now that you've got plenty of backing, and they work well together, I think, because Arken makes some good scopes. So it says here, package contents, it's the Zulus HD 520R, which R stands for rangefinder, USB cable, rail accessory, M6, M4 screws, mount spanner, lens cleaning cloth, using manual, eyepiece, what's in the box. Not a lot, but it's enough to get you what you need, and you just need to price in the batteries and memory card. It says high resolution imaging, video recording in 1920 1080 at 60 Hz, micro OLED HD display at 60 Hz, instantaneous zeroing. So you go onto the website, you download the app for the Arken Zulus scope, then you download the ballistics app, and once you put the information in, you can take your shot. You basically freeze frame the picture, then you move this. You can do it on your phone. You can move the point of zero then to the point of impact, press the button, and it's then one shot zeroed. And I do believe it's also got, because it's got the rangefinder, it's got the calculus in it. It also adjusts to the range. So you'll say zero in at 30, see something at 50, and it will adjust the reticle. So really top notch, really, for what it is. It's got a 3-axis gyroscope like the One Leaf did, picture-in-picture function, full colour under low light conditions, anti-backlight overexposure compensator. I do believe this comes with the Sony Starviz same processor in as well. So it seems like a lot of the companies are going with the Sony processors now because they're such a good system. Wi-Fi to app direct connection, wireless firmware updating via app, one-touch zeroing via app, precise ranging and leading ballistic calculation, customized ballistic table. And then it's got all the information on the actual scope, where you charge it, which I've just shown you. So that's another scope I've got to get used to. There's not too much in the manual, but enough to get you going. And I hope I get used to it. I'm sure I will. It's such a nice little compact scope. And I'll show you the difference now. Because down here I've got a BSA, and on that it's got the NV400. So look at the length of the difference there. I mean, bearing in mind that this one is a 4K version, but as it says, it's the length of that basically covers just the length of the back part on this scope. But I mean, they're all there for different reasons, suit different rifles. This one in particular to suit bullpups, or if you're working in small environments in a hide or in a building or from a vehicle, you don't want something that's too big, so that comes in ideal. So that is it for now. The first look at the Arken Zulus, and you'll probably see a couple of shots through the screen after I've gone, but coming up over the next few weeks, you'll get to know what it's like, and we'll get to see how it performs outside and ratting conditions. So thanks for watching. That's a look at the Arken Zulus, and I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, I'm recording through the Arken Zulus. Just look at the roses down there, you can see the reticle. Now, I think that's, yeah. So we've got the yellow reticle on there. Just going to try and focus this one in. All the way, that's it. Quite a clear view through it. Now I'll try zooming in. It zooms in at 2.5 times per click. So 6 clicks to go from. This is 5 times. 7.5, 10 times, 12.5 times, 15 times, 17.5 times, 20 times. Try and focus on the drawing pen. Yeah, I think I'm there. Pretty clear, look. Range to target 23 yards from where I'm sat. 22, 20. The red cross, I don't know if you can see the red cross up there, that's where the lasers point, I think, from the rangefinder. Okay, focusing for this bird at the front. There we go. So there's a ranging error. Alright. Let's zoom in and then we'll focus. Focusing in on the chimney pots. Yeah, really clear. $102 yards to that chimney pot there. 100 yards to that one there. Very clear. Now into the foreground. That's quick, yeah. Quick zoom there. Quick focus. That's a bit closer than ever. And again, it's easy to focus in. 25 yards to the. I'm actually indoors, so 25 yards to the Gill's house there. But yeah, very clear picture in daytime. Just a matter of focusing the wheel. No pixelation. Up to 20 times. Back out to 5 again. So say I've got the yellow reticle on there. I think there's okay. Press the menu button, it's gone onto black reticle now. I'll just zoom in and get the change of the colour of the reticle. So we've got white, red, black, green, red, yellow. Black, white, green, red, yellow. Yeah, it's pretty good that. So I'm going to do some night shots when it gets dark. But so far so good. Okay then, now in the nighttime mode. Oh, sorry about that, my finger went in front of the IR torch. What I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom in down there. Just try and yeah, I think I'm near at that. There's the old target box. Try and focus on the top. Oh yeah, very clear look. Okay, reticle change, black, white, green, red, yellow. We'll get a lot more out of this. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon.